dry and little.
Hello and welcome to Monson Made This. My name is Michael and I cook vegan food, so if you're interested in that, definitely click the subscribe button below. Give this video a thumbs up while you're down there, and hey, why don't you join my channel, become a member of this channel, and get all of the amazing perks. There's a link below this video as well, just right next to the subscribe button. It says join. One of the best things you'll get there is access to all of the Monsonmadethis videos, which are my after shows where I enjoy what I cook in the video and just have a little bit of a casual conversation with y'all. But also you'll get recipes that are in PDF form without any ads that are phone friendly. So it's a win-win. So just click that join button as well as when you subscribe and give this a like. Having said that, it's hot outside. It is perfect weather for enjoying cold salads, and I love turning cold weather dishes into cold, warm weather salads. So today I'm gonna be making for you a teriyaki chicken bowl salad, which sounds kind of crazy, but it is delicious. But the most important thing that I'm gonna show you how to make is my universal cold salad dressing. I'll also have a link below to all of my creative vegan salads, and a lot of them involve a creamy base, which is normally like a mayo base. You can use this dressing in all of those, and it's just kind of a lot better for you than mayo. It's like a third of the calories if you're interested in calories. It also has a ton of protein, which mayo doesn't. I rambled enough, so let's start throwing things in this NutriBullet pitcher and get this dressing made. I already have in here some cashews. I lightly soaked them for a minute or two, but if you have a NutriBullet or a high-speed blender, you don't need to soak them unless you want to. The cashews are gonna add a creaminess to this dressing, as well as this tofu. This is kind of the most important ingredient. This is silken, extra firm tofu. I don't really recommend using like just regular firm or extra firm tofu. You really need to get the silken. You could use any density of silken, but you need the silken for this. I've tried it with just regular firm tofu and it came out just really thick, like cream cheese texture, and we want more of like a mayo texture. So to the NutriBullet, I'm adding this silken tofu. Perfect, got it all out of there. Another component to this that helps to make it creamy is I'm gonna add just a little bit of olive oil, and I'm gonna be free pouring everything here, but the full recipe will be on monsonmadethis.com and linked below. So the cashews, the tofu, and the oil will all kind of emulsify, blend together, and that's gonna give us the really nice creamy texture and all of the protein. In terms of seasonings, we have some salt, sugar, pepper, and onion powder. I have an entire clove of garlic. I have some nutritional yeast. Now this recipe does call for the juice of half of a lemon. I don't have any lemons and I didn't feel like going to the store before this, so I'm gonna go without lemons today, but it's a really important ingredient. I promise you want lemons. This is a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And if you've made any vegan cheese sauces before, you kind of will see some similar overlapping ingredients. This does have like a slight rich, I'm not gonna say it's a cheesy flavor, but it's kind of a mayo flavor. Bragg's liquid aminos adds a bit of umami. And then finally, a tiny bit of yellow mustard, just to tie in that cold salad flavor. All right, got everything in there. Gonna put on the lid, and let's blend all of this together into a delicious universal cold salad dressing. Okay, lid. Let's blend. Okay, so I've let this go close to a minute. Now, the reason for that is that I wanted to get it all blend up, make sure the cashews are all creamy, but also I want it to just emulsify a little bit, and the oil will help it to kind of thicken. So that is the dressing. Now, if you look at the other recipes that I have linked below, there's a green bean casserole salad, there's a chicken spaghetti salad. Both of those recipes contain no chicken flavored better than bouillon. I've kind of replaced that with the salt here. If you do have no chicken better than bouillon, using that in place of the salt just gives a really nice rich flavor as well. So it's something to think about. All right, so I'm just gonna clean off the lid here. This is gonna go into the fridge until I'm ready to use it. I'm gonna meet you back at the stove. This is a teriyaki chicken bowl salad, and for the chicken, we are going to be using soy curls. I've already got those soaking, so I'll meet you at the stove and we'll cook those up. So the dressing is hanging out in the fridge. I've got a pan here that's heating up with a little bit of sesame oil. Cast iron or nonstick is gonna work best for this. And we're using soy curls today as our chicken. Soy curls are great. They're these dried little pieces of extracted soy, and you hydrate them in liquid, and you get these kind of chickeny pieces. So these have been hydrating in some no chicken better than bouillon, and they are super delicious and flavorful, ready to go. The only thing about soy curls though is you don't really want to eat them just like freshly hydrated. You want to saute them just to get them a little bit more texture, and they're hydrated, but then it gets rid of some of the extra liquid. You do want to cook it first. I've also cooked in advance some teriyaki sauce. If you've ever been to like a Teriyaki Madness, I don't know how wide that restaurant is, but this teriyaki sauce, I will have the recipe on monsonmadethis.com also, but this reminds me of their kind of teriyaki sauce. So we'll be adding that to the soy curls to make our teriyaki chicken. So pan is heated up, and I'm just going to squeeze some extra liquid out of the soy curls. I know this doesn't sound appetizing, squeezing liquid out of soy curls, but I promise it's great. You could use tofu for this. You definitely want to get like a crispy tofu. You can air fry it because you don't want really soft tofu in with the rice salad. It's just going to be too soft. And these soy curls just have great texture, but I'm sure there's other things you could use as well. So these are going to saute for probably 5 minutes or so. We just want to get them a little bit of color, kind of reduce them like I said, and then we will add the teriyaki sauce, a little bit of toasted sesame seeds, and that's it. So these are getting nice and brown. I'm gonna let them go a couple more minutes. If there's any pieces that are too big, I'm just gonna kind of break those up. I want them to be bite-sized. You don't really want to have to use a fork and a knife to cut through these in a salad. You could also break them up a little bit while they're still dry. So these are browned up exactly how I want them. I'm gonna turn it on very low, and I'm gonna add my teriyaki sauce. We want this to reduce. We want it to stick to the soy curls. And I need to remove this chili because we don't want to burn our faces off. I did add a little bit of chili to my teriyaki sauce just to boost the flavor. So as soon as this reduces, which will be pretty quick, I might add a little bit more sauce. You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more. But once it fully reduces, then I'll add just a little bit of sesame seeds for flavor, texture, color. But you don't want this to be saucy at all. You want this to cling, because when this gets stirred throughout the teriyaki, when it gets stirred throughout the salad as well, we'll leave a little bit on top. You don't want it to be bleeding sauce all into the salad. Sesame seeds, these are already toasted, by the way. Stove is going off. This is also great if you just wanted to make a teriyaki chicken bowl or teriyaki chicken wrap. This is like my current favorite teriyaki chicken obsession, which if you've watched this channel at all, you know that I put teriyaki on everything. Okay, this is done. I'm gonna put it into a little plate. I'll meet you back at the island and we will assemble this salad. Teriyaki chicken smells amazing. It looks amazing. I'm ready to build this salad. Ben just asked me, there's no lettuce in this. No, it's a rice salad because we're making a teriyaki chicken bowl salad. So I've already got this rice pre-made. I made it, I think, the day before yesterday. Short grain rice. You could use whatever your favorite kind of rice is. The recipe that you'll see on monsonmadethis.com will be portioned for 4 people. Could be a little bit more if it's just a side dish, but the reason I made this special dressing is so that you could eat something like this as your main course. It's full of protein. It's got lots of good things for you in it, so it's not just like you have to have a cold salad as a side. You could make it as your main entree. So I've got the rice in this bowl. Let's start adding some things with texture and color. So I have some frozen edamame, and I'm just eyeballing it here. I have some red cabbage, mostly because this is the cabbage that I had on hand, but it's also great color, great texture, because normally teriyaki chicken bowls do have a bit of cabbage in there. Red onion as well for the color, sweetness, and texture. Have some red pepper here, and this is just for a little bit of heat, little sweetness, and also some color. I have some seasoned rice wine vinegar, just gonna add a tiny bit of this. This will just lift things up, even though there's already vinegar and supposed to be lemon juice in the dressing. So I wanna toss these together just to make sure that I have a good balance of everything. I'm just gonna add the rest of these. I think we're good with the onion now. All right, let's go ahead and add the universal cold salad dressing. That nice and creamy, rich, full of umami flavor because of the Bragg's, the nutritional yeast. And if you can hear this, it's got that good, gloopy, creamy dressing sound going on. Add some more. So you're basically adding tofu to rice right here. This is a meal here. But you obviously want the teriyaki chicken soy curls because those are delicious as well. The reason I want to mix this all together first, though, and get this the right texture, which it looks great, I also want to reserve, sorry, tangent. I want to reserve a little bit of this dressing as well to add right before I serve it. I could make this right before serving it, but if I was going to make this, put it in the fridge, I want to reserve it just a little bit of dressing so I can kind of rehydrate things, because if you ever put a cold salad in the fridge, they kind of suck up the dressing. So you want to add a little bit just right before serving as well. All right, I'm going to add about half of this teriyaki chicken to the inside and a little bit on the counter because I want to serve it with some on top as well. And just lightly stir this in. Let's put a little more dressing, why not? And because the teriyaki sauce is absorbed into the soy curls and has concentrated on the surface, it's not gonna really bleed into the salad. And there we go. I'm gonna grab my serving bowl and I'm gonna show you how to make this pretty so you can bring this to the next party whenever you're able to go to a party. Well, here is the finished product, teriyaki chicken bowl salad using my universal cold salad dressing. Looks amazing. I'm so ready to dig in. I actually made myself a little side version so I don't have to mess this up and I can take photos. So let's give it a taste, make sure I get everything, including the soy curls. I love that universal dressing so much. I love the teriyaki sauce. Pardon me. I also sprinkled on some fresh cilantro and some green onion and some black sesame just because I have them on hand. That's just for garnish. A little bit of flavor too, I guess. If you have those, add those as well. Again, the full recipe is on monsonmadethis.com and it's also linked below. Another link below is the join. So if you want to become a channel membership, or if you become a channel member, I would really appreciate it. Just helps to keep this channel going. Thanks to those of you that have already joined, and thanks to those of you that have been supporting me on Patreon as well. If you want more of these cold salads with this universal dressing, I've been working on a potato salad and a pasta salad and a cauliflower salad. So if you want more of those, just definitely comment below and I'll maybe do a One Take Wednesday video with another salad or two in there. So thanks again for watching. Thanks again for supporting this channel, and I'll be back next time with another recipe video. Bye.